Hi, my name is Kelvin Henry Shamboko. I'm someone who believes in growth, possibilities, and taking charge of your own future. I've seen how the right opportunity can change a person's life, and that is why I'm very passionate about helping others discover options beyond the traditional path. Today, I'm here to share a business model with you that has transformed many lives, including mine, and I believe it can open doors for you. Well, let's dive in. Welcome to Financial Independence Campaign South Africa, fueled by AKEM, an international project that is helping people to achieve their dreams. I have a question for you. What is your why? What is your dream? Is it to own a business? Or it is to have financial freedom so that you can be able to do everything that you've always wanted to do in life? Or maybe it is to build your dream house, maybe to drive your dream car, or maybe it is to travel and see the world. Or is it to give happiness to your parents? To have something that can take good care of you in your old age. Or maybe it is to give back to charity, maybe to give best education to your children. Well, dreams are very important to us. They give us motivation and inspire us and give us the reason for being. Eleanor Roosevelt said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Now I have a question for you. How are you going to achieve your dreams? You can fail by accident, but you cannot succeed by accident. What is your plan? A goal without a plan is just a wish. The future is not a matter of chance, but choice. Today you are where you are because of the decisions that you made some time ago. And 1 year, 2 years, 5 years from now, you are going to be somewhere. You're going to be someone because of the decisions that you are making now. Because of the action that you are taking now, the action that you are not taking now. So have the Warren Buffett mindset. Warren Buffett said, things you like to do should be a hobby of yours, but the things the world does should be a business of yours. So it is okay to like and dislike some certain things, but just make sure that that is not going to be at the expense of your own future. Because the things that you like, those are your hobbies, and hobbies don't pay money. So pay more attention to what the world is doing. Now I want you to listen to this audio, to this video, just under a second.
This is according to Fortune 500 and Forbes. Hallie earns $30 a minute because of what she is. $30 a minute because of what she is. Tiger Woods earns $175 a minute because of what he does.
Still active income?
Because of what he does. Steven Spielberg earns $675 a minute because of what he has others doing.
That is leveraging, that is passive income now.
Bill Gates earns $6,750 a minute. What he's got the world doing. What you doing.
So pay more attention to what the world is doing, because that is business for you. And of course, the world has changed. Times and seasons have changed. We are now in the connected revolution, not in the industrial revolution. And now, the question is, in all these passing ages, the people that have made it big are those who are able to learn, change, and adapt. Even right now, people that are making it big are those who have managed to learn, change, and adapt. The question is, how is Mark Zuckerberg making money? It's by connecting people. How is the owner of Amazon making money? It's by connecting the seller and the buyer. How is Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, MTN, Vodacom making money? It's by connecting people. I have a question for you. Do you make money every time when you connect with people? If you are not making money every time when you are connecting with people, then people are making money by connecting with you. But don't you think to say you also deserve a chance to make money by connecting with others? What if I showed you a very simple business model that can pay you money by simply being the connector? Now look at these two major ways of moving products. We have the industrial revolution and the connected revolution. On the right side, for every product to move from the manufacturer to the consumer, it has to pass through these middle guys. And each and every one of them, they are making profits for themselves. Now, what we did with the connected revolution is where we had to do away with the middle guys, so that the money that could have been shared amongst them is the same money that we're going to give to you. So you make serious money for simply being the connector between the manufacturer or the company and the consumer. The consumer who may be your relatives, your friends, even strangers. Now, I want you to listen to this. This is Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki said the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. He went on to explain the 4 major ways that people earn income through the cash flow quadrant, divided into 2 parts, the left side and the right side. On the left side, we have people who make active income. These are the employee and the self-employed. So the formula for making money here is U plus time equals income. So in short, they trade their time for money. And just like time is limited, so is the money that you can make from the left side of the cash flow quadrant. Now, this business model is here to help you to break free from this cycle of trading your time for money. So that you can be on the right side of the cash flow quadrant where you start making money even when you're not actively being involved. You make what we call passive income. And here is where we have the business owner and the investors. So this business model is here to make you a business builder, a business owner, where you are going to own a system. The formula for making money is you plus other people equals the income. So all you need to do is to find a working system, connect others to that system, and you'll be able to create wealth for yourself. I'm so delighted this wonderful hour to share with you a tested, tried, trusted, and proven working system. A system that is already existing, where you don't have to start from the scratch. And it is an affordable, portable, flexible, and international system. Yes, it is affordable for everyone who is serious about changing their lives. It is portable. When anywhere you are with the system. And it is flexible because you'll be able to do it on your own terms. And it makes you a connector and a business builder. Imagine that one. Now, for avoidance of doubts, I just want us to listen to this video of my mentor, someone who has amassed a lot of wealth because of this same system. From zero, he's now a hero. He's a marvel to watch. Now, listen to him.
Now at another property. This is the second property that I bought this year. And today I'm happy to show you one of my latest achievements from this business, which is actually one of my dream cars. Today, I want to encourage you to start your journey to financial freedom. 6 years ago, I started my journey. You can also start your journey today.
I hope you've been inspired. He is an ordinary person who made an extraordinary decision to be part and parcel of this organization. Now, this project is being powered by empowered consumerism, where ordinary people achieve extraordinary results. Founded by these 3 gentlemen, the man in the middle is Chief Executive Officer, and he is Dr. Edgar Batong. And we have the Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. John Raymond Asprin, and also the Chief Finance Officer, that is Engineer Francis Miguel. And because of their exemptional leadership, in the 19 years that you've been in existence, it has been 19 years of winning awards after awards. And of course, we have managed to produce over 22,000 millionaire circle members. And I happen to be one of them. This is proof that this is a working system. Success leaves clues. And we already have over 6 million registered distributors worldwide. It started as a local company, but we are now in more than 50 countries. We are a growing and expanding organization. We also give back to charity. And we have these as our partners. Our giant partners, Nature's Way, that has been in existence for over 50 years now, and it has over 200 medical doctors, scientists, and herbalists who works on the products that we do promote as an organization. We also have DSM and WEDA. Now I have a question for you. Are you ready to change your future? What if I showed you a business model where you can start as low as 6,700 Rand, and yet it is going to give you the potential of making up to 33,000 Rands per day. And that is 12,276,000 per year. Would that make sense to you? Would you be interested to listen to this more? If the answer is yes, congratulations, you've made the right decision. Now this program, the question is, how do I become part and parcel of this organization? Very simple. All you need to do is to buy the ED 3.0 package. And when you buy any of the 4 ED 3.0 packages, you are going to enjoy this empowerment program. Number one empowerment program we have is retail sales program, where you are going to be able to earn outright profit as you share any of our retail products or services. And the next empowerment program is the package sales program, where you'll be able to earn that package sales bonuses as you share any of the company packages that we have. And the last one is the group sales program, where you're going to be able to earn commissions from the production of your organization. I'm going to explain further so that you can understand these benefits. Then, of course, this is the uniqueness of our project. Number one, we have a one-time, lifetime international membership. We also have, of course, you're going to enjoy free access to our website. You're going also to enjoy free trainings. Not only that, traveling incentives, multi-billion company. Just the fact of you belonging to a multi-billion company, that is a plus, where you'll be able to use the system of the company. And it is a legitimate and very stable company. Now, you can pick any of the 4 packages. That is how you become part and parcel of this organization. The first entry package we have is called a Newvest package, which is at 6,700 Rand. What does it come with? Number one, you're going to have 3 shares in this international organization. These are the 3 shares where you'll be able to create wealth from. And guess what? It is a risk-free business in the sense that the moment you invest this 6,700 Rand, you're going to receive products whose value is even more than this amount. I'm going to share at least some information in regard to the same products, because these are good products for you and the community that you live in. The next package is called a Technovest package, which is at 16,200 Rand. This time around, we are talking of 7 shares in an international organization, and you also receive some products in return of the same money. And the third one is called a Digivest. This time around is 15 shares. Imagine that one. The bigger the package, the bigger the business. So the last one is called the Megavest. This is where now you're going to have 31 shares just after putting in the 65,000 Rand. And you also receive some products in return of that money. Now, whichever package you're going to pick, you are going to be exposed to 80 major ways of making money. I don't know how many ways you make money with what you're currently doing now, but with this organization, 8 of them. Now, I'm going to explain them one by one. The first one being where you get paid for being the connector. So connect and earn. Remember, I promised that with this organization, you're going to be a connector who is going to be connecting people for money. Now, this is what we pay you for being the connector. When you join us and you connect someone who joins with the first package, the moment that person joins with the first package, the company says thank you. You're going to receive a 900 Rand as directly for a bonus. When you connect someone who joins the second package, Technovest, the company is going to give you 2,800 Rand. And when you connect someone who joins with the Digivest, wow, that is 5,600 Rand into your account. For a Megavest, that is 8,600 Rand into your account. And this is unlimited. You can connect as many people as you want, and you're going to be paid according to the number of those people and the type of the packages that they've joined with. Now, this is one thing that is interesting about this whole thing. Imagine you doing the same thing that you've been doing for free all this while. How many people have you connected to where you buy your clothes from? Where you get your stuffs from? And every time when you do that, you get paid for doing that. But imagine where, you're doing the same thing that you've been doing for free, but this time around you're doing it for money. That is how amazing this is. And we have a very wonderful, unique binary system where when you join us for one account, you just need to work with 2 people. You bring the 2 people, now you are wondering, but what is going to happen to the rest of the people, Mr. Shamboko? Of course, don't chase them away. People out there, they are praying for and looking for opportunities that they can do. Opportunities that can change their lives. Now, but then where do I put them? You don't have to put them around yourself like this, because this, it encourages competition. We are not here to compete, but to complete each other. Where you have a third person, how about to support the 2 that are already under you? Wow, interesting. That is how we do it. So you can support any of the two that are already under you by giving them what we call a spillover. So what are we saying? Let me give you a tip. Join now. Guess what? You're going to stand a chance of getting the person who is going to come later as a spillover. I know of someone in our team who is making more than 20,000 rand from a spillover that was given to him. So that is the beauty of this business. Now let me show you the next way of making money. This one is awesome. This is where it is called the matching sales bonus. You join us and we open an account under you. Now this account, what we're going to do is we are going to divide it into two parts. Yes, we've brought the two people and we've already made this money. This is the money that has been paid to you under our festival of earning, which is connecting. But then how do we pay you under matching sales bonus? This is what we are going to do. To start with, we are going to divide your accounts into two sales forces, the left side and the right side. Now, every time we are going to have people on both sides, we are going to be matching those people and we are going to be giving you for every pair 550 rand. So the question is, do we have someone on the left side? Yes, we do. On the right side? Yes. So we're going to connect the two and give you 550 rand just like that. Now, how do we build the system? How do we start earning passive income? Very simple. Zig Ziglar said, when you support enough people to achieve their dreams, what happens next? You also be able to achieve your dreams. That is how it works here. This is a helping business. We believe to say we cannot end poverty by sharing money, but by sharing opportunities. If I give you fish, I could have fed you for a day. But if I teach you how to fish, I could have fed you for a lifetime. So bring all your relatives, your friends, introduce them to the system, support them, they make their own money, and guess what? In the process, you're also going to make your own money. So how about we support these two people, they bring their two so that they can make money for themselves, and that is exactly what is going to happen. They're all going to make money for themselves. But then what is going to happen next? Simply because these two people that have just made money for themselves, they happen to be under your network, and we have the two that are on your left side and the two who have just joined who are on your right side. So the company is going to pay for you as well. So we are going to make 550, just like that. And of course, from just these people that have joined, you've made this money already, which is 3,450 rand already. Interesting. So now we continue building the system. We support this also, they bring their two, everyone coming on board, they are building their own networks. And that's how your network is going to keep on growing and growing. Before you know it, you're going to be thousands and thousands and thousands of you in your team. Now, for every pair, don't forget, it doesn't matter whether you are the one who has brought them directly, but then the only issue is, are they joining under your network? So all this money is going to be into your account. Now I have a question for you. Yes, you are not the one who has brought these people, but haven't you made money? You have. That is how interesting this business is. Who knows on earth what you're going to be doing by the time these people are joining the business? Maybe you could be on a vacation, maybe you could be working somewhere, maybe even sick. It doesn't matter the condition or the state or where you're going to be and what you're going to be doing. In fact, it doesn't even matter who they are, where they're joining from, what time they are going to be joining. The only thing that counts here is, are they joining under a network? If the answer is yes, left and right how much? 550 rand. Left and right how much? 550 rand. Someone joining from South Africa, someone joining from Zambia, how much? 550 rand. Someone joining from Joburg, someone joining from Cape Town, how much? 550 rand. From Pretoria, and someone joining from Botswana, how much? 550 rand. That is how interesting it is. How about we work very hard for a short period of time and start earning residual income the rest of our life? That is what this system is going to do. It is a very wonderful system. And with this, the company has no control on how you're going to grow your network. That is why we came up with some safety measures to protect the company from making some serious losses. Because some of you can join today and the same day can even bring thousands of people. And what is going to happen? The company is going to make some losses. Now we have some safety measures. So your potential income, let me show you to, under this summary for all the packages. For a new first package, you have the potential, of course, per day, that is 60 pairs. You have 60 people left side, 60 people right side, times 550 rand. We are ready to pay you that much. How much is that? 33,000 rand per day. And we don't stop, you can keep on maximizing. And we're going to continue paying you. So at the end of the week, you have the potential of making 231,000 rand per month. That is 1,023,000 rand. And of course, for a technovice, per day, that is 140 rands, which is 77,000 rand per day. And per week, that is 533 rand. And of course, per month, that is 2,387,000 rands. And of course, the bigger the package, the bigger the income. For a DGFS, that is 300 rands, 300 pairs per day. So which is 165 rands per day. And per month, that is 5,113,000 rands. Now, wait for the megaverse. For the megaverse per day, you have the potential of making 620 pairs per day, which is 341,000 kwacha. 41,000 rand. And per month, that is 10,571,000 rands. That is a lot of money. This is a revolution of our time. This is a gold mine. We have many other ways of making money. We have some wonderful products categorized in this manner, where we have food supplements, children's care, skin care, weight loss products, and of course, make sure that you turn to the person who shared this link so that they can share more information on the amazing products that we have and what they can do. But just a glimpse into our products. Our flagship product is called C24/7, which simply means complete nutrition, complete protection, 24 hours, 7 days a week. It has over 22,000 phytonutrients and antioxidants enhancers in one capsule. It is natural citical, no colorants, no preservatives were added to it. And guess what? We are talking of 29 vitamins, minerals, and trace minerals in each capsule. 18 amino acids, 14 super green foods. We are also talking about 12 different fruits and 12 different vegetables juiced whole. And even 10 essential fatty acids. These are good fats that are going to remove all the bad fats from the body. Not only that, C24/7 even has some digestive enzymes. We all know to say good health is heavily dependent on good digestion. It has the anti-aging and the longevity polyphenols, making you to live longer but still looking younger. Of course, we are talking of cellular protection, cellular longevity, cellular enhancement, cellular nourishment, cellular immunity, cardio protection, and heart protection because of the way it was made. And what do you expect from such an amazing wonder product? This product is going to put in the position where you're going to be able to prevent and reverse over 100 lifestyle conditions. Whatever lifestyle condition you know of, the answer to that condition is C24/7. Hypertension, diabetes, kidney disease, cancer, insomnia, goiter, name them. The answer is C24/7. We have other amazing products which are going to make you to glow, for a good skin, and also as they are working on your system as well. We also have some beverages where you get to enjoy this coffee which is decaffeinated, alkaline in nature, balancing the pH levels, and also nutrition with 16,000 phytonutrients. And of course, we even have sugar-free for our brothers, our sisters, our parents who don't take sugar in their diet. They can switch to this one, amazing nutritional product. Even this one, this time around, we have kids in our mind. Give them a chocolate-flavored drink, and as they're enjoying it, they're having access to 16,000 phytonutrients. And not only that, they are also having access to DHA, making them not only healthy but very sharp. Now, like I mentioned, we have so many other products in the South African market. So make sure that you get more information on the other products. Now imagine where you and your team, every time when you go back to the company to order these products, be it for personal use or maybe you want to sell the products. From the profit the company makes, it shares that profit with you. From the people that you bring directly, it shares 10%, and the people that are going to be brought by those people going down to the 10th generation, the company again shares 5%. That is a lot of money, especially after you have created a very big network. And even from every activity happening under your network, the company again shares profit with you. Imagine that one under the universal pay plan. And again, for having a rank, I'm a gold executive, I earn 20 extra income from everything that happens under my network. The money I make from this rank, it is some other people's salary. Now you may be wondering, how do I attain the same ranks? Well, it is by working together with your team, and there's no time frame, there's no reversion, there's no demotion, and above all, there's no pass up. What are we talking about? Join like someone who is very busy. Who knows someone who is very busy, who knows someone who is very busy, who knows someone who is very busy, who knows someone who is very busy. But then somewhere knows a hard worker, and the hard worker becomes a global ambassador. Even in your sleep, you become a global ambassador simply because there's no pass up. We all rise together. We all win together. There's a win-win situation here. There's no competition, only collaboration, only cooperation. We work as a team. Now let me show you a one-year scenario of someone who is very, 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 very busy. Or maybe he's just lazy. I have a question for you. In your first month, yes, you are very busy, but can you be able to introduce at least one person? If the answer is yes, congratulations, you are in for success. You've managed to introduce one person in your first month, meaning to say by the end of that month, you're going to be the two of you. Now, the following month, you do the same. The two of you introduces one each. It simply means to say, in that second month, you're going to be the four of you. And the trend continues. Everyone joining you is only introducing one person. By the time we're going to click 12 months in the business, you'll be able to create a network of 4,096 people. And yet, when you critically look at this whole issue, you've only managed to introduce the whole year 12 people. But simply because you've multiplied yourself, you're working with other people. It's just not the issue of working hard, it is working smart. That is how people are making money. You have managed to create a network of over 4,000 people. Now, we are human beings who are not perfect. What if we only managed to create 10% of that network? Simply means to say you could have managed to create a network of 4,000 people. Now, under our binary system, where we divide, we have people on the left side, people on the right side. We divide the 400, we put 200 left side, 200 right side. It simply means to say you are going to make 110,000 rand by the end of the year. Your first calendar year. What if you manage to hit 20%? Simply means to say you'll be able to make 220,000 rand. 50%, that is 563,200 rand by the end of the year. What if you are that crazy person and you've managed to hit 100%? It simply means to say you'll be able to make 1,126,400 rand by the end of the year, by the end of your 12th month. What could be the worst scenario than this worst scenario here, 10%? I know you may be asking, but what if I fail? How would you define that failure? Is it the failure which is going to be less than 10%? So we have so many other benefits. We even have PGI. This is where now, as you are building the business, you're also accumulating some points. And upon you reaching some certain points, you stand a chance to win these cars, these gadgets. And of course, we also have some traveling incentives. I'm one of the beneficiaries. We even have free travel incentives. Now you may be asking this question to say, but can I be able to do this business? The one who is talking to you, I'm a perfect example of how wonderful this system is. I joined this business when I was running some traditional businesses. I had 3 boutiques in Lusaka. I used to come there in South Africa, in Joburg. That's where I used to get the clothes from. So I made this project with 0 experience, 0 skill. But because of this perfect system, so you are going to have access to top-notch trainings, support, and a community of like-minded individuals who are going to work with you all the way to the top. Now I have a question for you. How bad do you want this? Now, what if I told you to say, making more money is not the answer to financial freedom? So many working professionals and entrepreneurs are stuck in a dangerous circle. Working harder, making more, yet watching that money disappear. Does it sound familiar? I want you to imagine waking up every morning with the freedom to live life on your own terms. No more 9-to-5 grind, no more traffic jams, no more stressing about the bills. That is what you're talking about. So how bad do you want this? This was not just a presentation. It was not about a business presentation. It was about possibility. Are you tired of surviving? Are you tired of explaining yourself why life has not changed? Are you tired of living an average life? Or maybe you just want more to life. You want to be more charitable. Now, if this spoke to your heart, don't ignore it. Take action. Or maybe you're saying, but I've heard about this before. Yes, it is not a new business model, but your timing is 1 year from now, you would wish you started today, or you'll be glad you did. So the difference between the two people is a decision. Robert Kiyosaki said the difference between the poor and the rich is not the money in the pocket. It is action. Or maybe you're saying, I need to understand it more. No, you don't need to understand everything now. By the way, you don't have to wait. You don't have to become perfect for you to get started, but you have to get started for you to become perfect. Maybe you're saying, I don't have the money. I have a question for you. Did you have the money last year, this time around? And if you didn't have the money last year, this time around, and you don't have money today, where is the guarantee that you're going to have the money next year? If you're in the forest and you keep on finding the same tree, it means that you are lost. Things don't change, but you change. And by the way, don't tell me to say the lack of 6,700 rand is greater than your desire to change your status quo, your current status quo. Or maybe you're saying, I don't have time. Then that should be the more reason why you should join us. Because it is only in this business where you don't have to have all the time in the world for you to succeed. Give us the time that you have, and together we're going to create an empire. We are going to help you to succeed because we leverage, work together as a team. Maybe you are saying, I know of my uncle who once joined and didn't make any money. You're not your uncle. Maybe you're saying, I once joined, I didn't make money. You're not joining a business, you're joining a mentorship program. A tried, tested, and working system. We are going to work with you all the way to the top. Richard Branson said, if someone offers you an opportunity and you are not sure if you can be able to do it, say yes and learn how to do it later. So the learning is in the doing. I want to thank you for creating time to listen to this audio, to listen to this video. And I believe you've not reached this far just to get some information and let it go just like that. To me, it simply means to say you have a burning desire to change a certain thing in your life. I don't know what that is. I just hope that you've managed to find something that can help you to achieve that. Now, when you were young, you looked like your parents. But now, you look like your decisions. Decide now. We have a very wonderful support system. When you join us now, we are going to support you. Make sure that you turn to the person who shared this link and are going to give you, guidance on how you can be able to send the money right away so that you can be registered. Thank you so very much for following. God bless you. Let's meet at the top where we eat and travel the world. I remain Kelvin Henry Shamboko Tikwezeka.